second,
these are both characters they know for sure. This isn't them this is them like toying with their opponents or anything. But we've seen a full throttle team from theirs. We're seeing something a little bit different right now, and of course they did take a game with this team before.
Yeah, and the second thing is something that I don't hear a lot about, and that is the counter pick fact. When you're counter picking or you're switching a character, say you lose game one, and you're like, okay, I need to switch to a different character because it isn't working. There's more to just there's more to the mindset than just, oh, this is a better matchup. You also with different characters, you have to play differently, and that can throw off your opponent if they're not ready.
Oh my gosh, that up smash is charged for the full duration, and DSS still survives it.
That was amazing PI, honestly. That can only be attributed to the
holding in towards center stage and being able to go at that steep of an angle. Right now, this green team is putting in the good work. Luis is going to need to be careful being that bloody, but they just keep it together, being able to air dodge right through that bounty fish, making it back on stage.
Oh my god, I didn't notice the shield break.
Yeah, and DSS knows that just a moment before, right? Immediately dropping that edge guard on Luis instead to go rescue his teammate, and it worked.
Yeah, DSS is one of the most, I guess, aware people I've seen in doubles, which is a trait you really need to be so good at doubles, but DSS, he really embodies it.
It is like one of those fundamental double skills. It's the reason why the cast of top doubles players often is a little bit different than the cast of top singles players.
Yeah.
Oh, tries that. You know, I like that attempt to use the Cyclone maybe to like catch an air dodge because it has such a long-lasting hitbox. It didn't quite line up there. That's all you need to do, just block the rising nair, do your own nair at a shield, and keep this edge guard situation going. DSS unable to really alleviate enough pressure so much off of this one edge guard situation. Because, I mean, they killed Vermillion, right? And now they're working on DSS at the same situation. Oh, now DSS does actually make it back on, though.
Yeah, it looked like because they were focusing on Vermillion right there. DSS just had the opportunity to get back on stage, but I don't think they're really too concerned about that.
I mean, yeah, they didn't have the luxury of... Actually, yeah, as we think about it, they didn't have the luxury to continue their edge guard when Vermillion dropped down on a fresh stock center stage, right? They're going to have to move on with their lives.
And up front, DSS is second stock advantage.
It's like, as you said, there comes a point where you just have to walk away. You know, that was it.
If you put too much thought into everything, it ends up just being... You end up losing yourself in your thoughts.
Interesting, just double jabs on Vermillion and does nothing. I want to say that Vermillion wanted to just watch what his reaction is to that situation so that for the remainder of the set he has a heads up on how to capitalize off that.
I can see that, but I want to say that maybe he was expecting something else too. That he was trying to
bait out like a spot dodge or something.
He was like, yeah, they're trying to bait out a spot dodge, or trying to maybe react to something else he was going to do and see if he can somehow punish it.
Okay, so Peabody sees a Cloud charging an up smash and says, I'm gonna fly towards him, and then it worked.
That Yoshi has some weird stuff. That giant nose.
Oh my gosh, that diamond cutter is... It hit the tip of Yoshi's big nose, right? Because like you saw, Yoshi was like inside of Cloud as he got hit, and then still flew up the top and died.
That...
I guess this is another interesting thing about the Sheik Cloud team, right? Like, Sheik is still able to cause kills off of Cloud's throws, right? His back throw. So Cloud's throws are still lethal, and now you have lethal Sheik throws.
Yeah,
it's a tough life.
Grabs are ridiculously strong. One grab at 0% can lead to death with most doubles teams.
In a 2v1 scenario.
In a 2v1. Or in a 1v1 if you have a terrible grab.
Wait, how is that then? If it's a 1v1...
Or, sorry, a 2v2, not a 1v1.
Oh, a 2v2 with like a partner that's like across the stage or something.
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, it's basically a 2v1.
Yeah. Now we're seeing them sticking with Bean and Green.
Bean and Green,
I don't know. I was trying to stick with something that was the best I had.
You could just like call it the, you know, the sidekick team or the, I don't know.
Team second best?
Team carried by Mario, I don't know.
But actually, what we're seeing is ESS finally getting back to this stage after saving Vermillion's for stock. And it's taking a lot of damage as Luis was trying to edgeguard him.
Luis, though, being able to catch Vermillion's landing right there, and honestly, a pretty good momentum situation. Oh, Luis has the ability now, trying to get the distractions they can, but Lucian makes it way back to the stage.
I'm noticing, just like last game, Green Team had a really good start. But now I'm trying to think of where it went wrong last game and how Blue Team ended up with the
Finishing touch.
Yeah, I never really think about that.
But it is a huge factor in doubles. Being able to reliably kill your opponents at 60%, you're turning each of their full stocks into half stocks. And at that rate, it's 3 versus 6. Becomes a nasty situation. Also nasty, a team kill onto Peabody.
Yeah, that's some of the things that in doubles you have to capitalize on every single chance you get to get earlier stocks.
Like a Cyclone Gimp.
Oh, just like right there. Even though, oh, and another team kill. This time on Luis from Peabody.
Unfortunate stuff that both, I mean, maybe it's there are worse problems to have than all of your deaths are team kills.
Yeah, especially when you're still 2 stocks in the lead.
Because so long as those deaths aren't happening fast enough, it's still a fine place to be.
Although now I'm just imagining at the end of the game when it's just you look at blue teams, they lost and they took no shots. And each player on green team took 4.
Yeah, it looks pretty bad in that situation. Oh, what a great power shield by Vermillion. Unable to close it out though with that cross slash, just a hair not strong enough. Oh, he's dead. Oh my god, was that really necessary?
That was not necessary. That was just straight BM. And honestly,
yeah, I mean, it's fun to watch that level of confidence. Right, these guys like, no. I Cyclone Gimp, Yoshi, stay in your lane.
This is my job.
Yeah. It's vital for them. I mean, this is the first time they're teaming together, I believe, right?
I think they have teamed together.
Okay, because I know...
Yeah, I want to say that they have.
I know Luis normally teams with Smurf. Looks like we're going to go ahead and get a town and city pick. This is... Honestly, I feel like this is a stage that every character on screen likes. To some extent.
Yeah.
I mean, that being said, this is just going to make the finishing touch confirms kill even sooner. And it does give a lot of space, both vertically and horizontally, to roam around. But I know Yoshi's going to be able to explore this space pretty easily.
Yeah,
Yoshi,
Sheik, and Cloud are all
I'm
pretty sure this is one of Yoshi's favorite stages, if not the favorite legal stage.
Yes, I've learned to ban the stage against Yoshi in pretty much every situation. And there we have it. Did you even catch Peabody's percent there? Because I was looking elsewhere on the screen.
Nope. I want to say it was like 80, but I could be very wrong about that. Oh my god! Footstool! Taking an early stock off of DSS! Jeez, that was dirty!
That was, I mean, the confidence when you're being edge guarded by a Sheik to be like, nah, I'm gonna not press anything and just go lower and lower with this Sheik, and this will end well, and it actually did.
That kind of thing just makes it, that's what makes people say why?
Right now, Peabody opts to instead reunite with Luis instead of trying to do a 1v1. Yeah, it looks like it's a little bit harder for Luis to like really cause proper interruptions with Luigi, right? Given Luigi's really slow movement speed, he can't really go across the stage and help out Peabody if he gets caught by something.
Yeah, he only has one projectile, which granted can disrupt things.
It's so slow though.
Itself is just as slow. You're better off running a dash attack. But then you leave yourself open as well.
Yeah, like Luigi dash attack isn't exactly the most threatening thing to worry about.
I feel it's so like appropriate.
No, I mean it's absolutely in character. Oh my goodness, the strong ping pong sequence getting 54% now on Peabody.
Just starting
The finishing touch coming out, I believe Vermillion was just trying to charge limit in that situation.
That's one of the only disadvantages actually it's the only disadvantage of actually getting
limit sooner than you expected, yeah.
getting it from hit and from getting hit and from charging it.
And right now, looking very rough for Green Team. Now he's it.
Oh no!
Really good DI, I believe. Right there. It looks like that conversion is a lot more consistent to happen off of Sheik back throw than forward throw. Looks like your ability to DI is much greater for Sheik forward throw.
Yeah, I think Sheik's back throw is a little more like, it's a bit closer to about 45 degrees.
Yeah.
You know, Sheik's forward throw is like, it goes a lot more vertically.
Well, it can if they hold in, right?
Yeah.
That's why there's a 50-50 off Sheik forward throw. If she double jumps and up airs and you DI'd in, it's true, but if they DI it away,
Yeah.
if I recall correctly, that's the mix-up. Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen a Sheik play because Trevon's retired and Zex is nowhere to be seen. So, or Zex is in SoCal, so
Yeah.
that's my John.
We don't have Sheiks.
We don't have Sheiks and we don't have ZSSs.
We don't have good ZSSs.
We have only one, right? And that's Jeff Sobom. Only one ZSS that's active right now.
Fraudulent.
You think he's fraudulent?
No, he's a cool guy.
Okay. 'Cause, I mean, if you want to fire shots, man, now's the time to fire him. He's probably there in the audience listening. It's like, hey, Connor's a pretty cool guy, my fellow ZSS brethren.
No, I've even met him happies.
Oh, then yeah, he's fraudulent.
If you lose to me, you're fraudulent.
Basically, I mean, that's how I know deep down that I can't be a fraud, is because I have never lost to you.
You fought me once, and you probably beat me again, so you are not a fraud.
I'm technically also just have never lost to you, so I'm just gonna hold that. That's my last
Although
remaining W.
Yeah, although I've beaten legit and solo bars, so you're less fraudulent than them.
You see, that's the thing, is like, I literally have never been a legit, and like, the fact that you have, that makes me wonder about myself. I need to pick up ZSS, that's what I realized. Why not?
Why not? Because you can't 9 people with ZSS.
Do I go for 9s anyway?
You can't up smash people with ZSS.
Do I go for up smash that often? Sounds like ZSS is a better character for me. Anyway, moving on.
I have a hard time arguing with that.
Looks like, yeah, Luis and what happens to Zex? Luis and Peabody going their mains right now. I mean, this does make sense. They do only have one game left to give in this situation. Oh, no, they don't. This is best of 5.
No, they lost 2. They lost 2. It's not nothing.
They won on Battlefield, and then I thought they were just brought straight here.
No, they lost on Battlefield, they won on Smashville, and they were brought here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's right. They suddenly lost on Battlefield. It looked like they were gonna win. You're right.
Yeah.
Just sneaking in that up smash out of nowhere.
And another up air.
Why? You see, when I see a team playing this cleanly, I always have to ask the question: why weren't you guys just doing this from the beginning?
I'd like to think that it's because even at regionals, the one thing that people always want to do at tournaments is just train. They want to get better. They want to.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. I guess this is a monthly. This isn't. It is whenever. This is probably like the biggest South Bay event, but there are still like places even bigger than this. Like there's Nairo Saga coming up that I know Louis Money wants to attend. So like there are things that all of these players want to be practicing for just next week.
Oh god, yeah. Nairo Saga is next week. That's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be extremely exciting. Definitely not an event to miss if you're within the area. And DSS again doing an amazing job calling out a Tomahawk attempt. Just gotta point that out. He's really consistent about it.
Oh no! Oh, nice tech.
Oh, trying to get the 2-frame, but waiting way too long for the dash attack.
I was actually surprised. I thought that. Oh no, because I was thinking that DSS had lost his ability on.
Okay, this team is able to put out such an insane amount of pressure if they ever get a 2v1 going. Like, just that brief one that happens to Vermillion with, like, 3 up airs happening along the platform and then Mario jumping above the platform. How do you live in that situation?
You don't.
Yeah. I mean, right now, this is...
The thing is, the one
Blue team on their last stocks.
The one thing that I'm really seeing is it's he's just not gonna go for it.
Yeah, no. Like, in that situation, having to go through 4 stocks as a character that like he really only has proficiency for in a doubles context, like by itself, that's a rough place to be.
So the thing is with this team in comparison to like a Yoshi Luigi is they